Herman, after I go live, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to start a Facebook watch party, right? Okay. Okay, we are live on Facebook now. Can you just double check, Herman? Okay, we are now live. Hi, hi everybody. Hi there. This is Sam Sia from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. All right, welcome to our weekly meeting here, and I'm here with my co-host Michael Saw, 684 Michael Saw, and I'm going to let Michael Saw introduce our guest speaker of the week. So over to you, Michael.
Thank you, Sam. For those of you who are new, who have not met Sam, Sam is our team leader, full house power. We should thank him. We should give him a big round of applause as thanks for arranging all the wonderful events to help us build our business. And for today, he has invited our international speaker. She is from Singapore. She is from Singapore, and she is a bit nervous, but don't worry, Janet. Please relax and share your story. Janet is now 682, and she wants to share a story, a wonderful story about how a homemaker like her is able to do this business as a global distributor now. And let's give Janet a big round of applause to encourage her, to give her confidence, more confidence to share, more joy to share. Come, let's give her a big round of applause, our traditional round of applause. Thank you, Janet. You're on. You can begin to share whatever you want on the. Relax and share your story. Janet is now 682, and she wants to share a story, a wonderful story about how a homemaker like her is able to do this business as a global distributor now. And let's give Janet a big round of applause to encourage her, to give her confidence, more confidence to share, more joy to share. Come, let's give her a big round of applause, our traditional round of applause. Thank you, Janet. You're on. You can begin to share whatever you want on the. Relax and share your story. Janet is now 682, and she wants to share a story.
How come I got a double voice? I got it from Facebook.
Yeah, it's okay now. It's okay now.
Okay. Okay. Scare me, 7 months just over. Okay, a very good morning to all of you. I'm Janet from Singapore. Internationally, yes, but we are very near to Malaysia. I want to thank Sam for inviting me. You know, when Sam asks you to come and do some sharing, you cannot say no. Yes, I'm pretty nervous because it's very strange. Usually I'm the one who interview the leaders in the Kangen family, but today is the other way around. So I need to get used to it. Okay, hi, Michael. Actually, I'm a fan of Michael. Yeah, he doesn't know that because I've met him only once in Malaysia, but we hardly really chat. I say I'm a fan because sometimes I come to this Zoom, I realize that Michael is so cool, so calm, and so zen. You agree? Yeah, sometimes we need a MC like him. Thank you, Michael. Okay, as Michael mentioned, I'm a homemaker. I will just share screen now so that I can tell you my journey and my story. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, very clear, Janet.
Michael, can you see my screen?
Yes, very clear. You can begin. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm a 682. I have been in Kangen for almost 10 years, first as a user. Well, how do I begin my story? Okay, what happened is I didn't come into Energic as straight away, like looking for a business or do a business. We have a family crisis. I have 2 daughters. Some of you know that. Natalie, she was about 9-10 years old. That is almost 10 years ago, yeah, time flies. She was diagnosed with a very rare autoimmune disease. We have a few doctors here, I understand. We have Dr. Vivek. He would have understand most of the terms that I'm going to use. She has a disease called juvenile dermatomyositis. In short, it's called JDM. To tell you briefly, this is a very serious, a very rare disease. 3 in 1 million kids in the US have this. So it is so rare that medically, they haven't really find a cure. There's no cure. In the layman terms, basically, she lost all her strength from head to toe. And then she had some skin rash, but that's not the scary part. The scary part was internally, she lost all her strength. So she could not do a lot of things in a space of just a few months. You can see here a picture of a box of her medication. Can you see? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So this was what, was given to her. And I still remember at the Children's Hospital in Singapore, the day she was discharged, the guy who was at the pharmacist told me this, whoever this child is, I feel so sorry for her. At that point, I didn't understand that statement, you know. I mean, I'm someone who didn't really believe in medication and drugs all the years, but to have her take all this is Monday to Sunday. Every week we will just replenish. You can see it is very scary because there are steroid, there are cancer drugs involved, though it is not cancer, but a very rare autoimmune disease. So when she started this, the side effect just appeared badly within weeks and even like the initial 1-2 months. And I have no solution. I couldn't find a natural path for it, like a natural therapy for it. And 6-7 months later, my brother-in-law, Andrew, some of you know him, introduced the water to us. But you won't believe this. The first time I heard about the price of the machine, I said to my husband, don't listen to him. This is crazy. This is Singapore. We don't need such a machine. We drink from the tap water. We are very proud of our tap water being clean, right? So-called clean. At that time, of course, I won't understand the difference in water. So my husband say, it's okay. We have no choice. We have a crisis. We'll just try it. I said, okay, if you want to try it, we'll try it. I mean, being a Singaporean, I still find the machine very costly. But of course, now if you ask me, I would not say it is expensive. It's worth every cent because it saved my daughter's life. So for some of you who understand medical terms, a CK test and the LDH test is basically a test of her muscle. When she was struck with the disease, it was in 1,000 range. That's why she lost all her strength. So for us, normal people, we should always be under 100, like a CK test. That's a common test for muscle, for your strength. So what I did was I cheated the doctor. I know it's very scary, but a lot of friends prayed for her. She got much better, and I cheated the doctor, as in I cut her drugs on my own accord. So when he found out, he was very angry at me, but I told him it's okay, it's our responsibility. And then we started Kangen Water. So we bought our machine in 2011. As you can see from 2011, we started her on Kangen Water, just Kangen Water for the next 2 years. And when we go back to the hospital each time for blood test, she got fantastic result. So you can see the readings have dropped tremendously. And then the doctor told me, okay, instead of 3 years, I'm not going to see her anymore. She's fine. And if she has a relapse, you have to come back yourself. I said, sure. So it has been this way. She has been good. She has been healthy. She's 19 years old now. So this is my experience with Kangen Water for my daughter's case. And then we started the journey. We were all having our own job. My husband and I, we have our own job. I was always in the administration, in the admin side, but I was working from home most of the years part-time because of the kids. So I'm sort of considered like a homemaker, right? Sam asked me to share about my global business experience because I know he saw me many times traveling in a few conventions and meetings. And yes, I'm glad to share with you. And for many of us here, I can see we have quite a lot of ladies today. Yeah, this business is for everyone. It's not just for guys. Some friends have said this, you know, actually the ladies are very good in network marketing because they can talk a lot, right? Yes and no. I've also seen ladies who can talk a lot, but when you ask them to share about Kangen or do a demo, they say, no, I can't talk. Actually, all of us can, okay? Whether you're a lady or a guy. So I'd like to share how we got into this business. We gave up our job after we realized that this is a network marketing business. Firstly, we did, when we had the machine, we shared with friends. We bought it from Hong Kong office. Singapore we don't have an office that time. And then we understand that it is a business. When we share with friends the water, a lot of them had very, very positive reaction. They had very good reaction to Kangen water and they like it. So they bought it. And within few months, we sold quite a lot of machine. And then I told my husband, I think I can do this because I'd rather do this than to work part-time, reporting to a boss. So that's how we started the business. We didn't go global, of course, from day one. That's why we learned from a lot of training here, we have to start locally. We just don't go global like that. I know some of us, we got very excited when we joined this business. We said, you know what we do? I have a lot of team members who do this, Janet, I have a friend in USA, I have a friend in China, I have a friend in India. Can you help me, blah, blah, blah. But actually, they have not even learned how to fill up the local forms. So if you have not learned the basic, it's very tough for you to go overseas, right? So it took us quite a while. I like to share this slide. It's very interesting. I like to say that you never know who you meet. I believe a lot of us are distributors here already, and whether you're new or you're many years in the business, sometimes when we meet someone, a prospect, we like to judge, right? Prejudge. We'll say, oh, she looks like someone who can really sell, but in the end, maybe not. Or someone whom you think will not be in the business, but became someone very active for you. And that is really a bonus. So I'd like to show you a lady here. Her name is Margaret, this lady in black and white stripe. Margaret, she don't really speak English. When she joined my team, she speaks mostly Mandarin. And one day she told me, I'd like to introduce this water to my friend Veron. Veron speaks English, this lady in white. You see how, of course, for the first thought, I don't think Margaret can be a builder, right? But she's already a 6A. What happened is Veron has a relative in the Philippines. And then she said, do you guys like to go to Philippines and maybe share this water to my cousin, Maji? So we did that. My husband went to Philippines, Cebu, and then we shared with Maji. And that's where the whole business started for us in the Philippines. Will I ever think that I will have a international global business? Of course not when I have a normal job, right? So that's how we know Maji. And then what we do, of course, we have to do a lot traveling to Philippines to do training, to do sharing for the team. So I just want to show you that, of course, we need to do some work. When you want to go globally, you have to be, you have to spend money. But this is your own business, right? Okay, this is Australia, Sydney. Like I told you, we never know who we meet and who we can share this water with. This is Lulu, a very close friend of mine. She always says she's sick on Facebook. So when I told her, please try the water, she said, first thing she told me, no, it's too expensive. I can't afford that. I said, no, you try the water first. So a friend introduced her on my behalf. She tried the water. Her acid reflux that she suffered all these years disappeared. She was just too amazed because it was very instant for her. Like the result was very instant. So that's how we went to Sydney, Australia. And from this team, I have buyers from USA. It's all from their network. Yeah. So from one person, you never know who you can reach out to. And then I like to share this story. I think most of you have seen this lady here with the psoriasis, very bad, right, Susan? Many people have posted her, her pictures when worldwide. This is the good and bad of social media. Actually, Susan is our personal friend, is my husband's colleague. When we knew about Kangen, we told her this. We said, we heard this, we were very new, we're just a few months old. And we told her that, do you want to try this water? Because we heard it's very good for psoriasis. And then more than 15, 20 years, if I'm not wrong, with these issues, even on her bodies and all. So, and on her body. So she did a lot of 11.5, 2.5. She's very skinny, she's very small, but she drank a lot of water. Of course, she controlled her diet, but she had amazing, amazing result. And in 2 months, you can see her face all clear up. Yeah, so that's Susan. And because of Susan, a colleague of my husband, she introduced us to her dad's friend. And then we got to know Luke here. And Luke introduced us to his brother, Philip, which you can see here. Philip is a 6A22 now. And this is amazing for us because if you are, how do I put it? If you think you should give up on someone just after a few months of sharing or you got tired of it, don't give up. For Philip, because he's a wellness coach, it was very, very difficult for us. You guess how long we need to convince Philip that this is the right water. He asked for a research paper. He asked for many, many stuff, many facts, and it was very tough. It took us a year, but we never gave up because we understand that people like Philip and even doctors, they know a lot more than us. They want facts. They don't want snake oil, product. So we never gave up. And I'm so glad we didn't give up. And Philip is from Malaysia. So we used to travel there, And today, Philip is the one who really opened up the India market for us. You can see I was in India here, some of our team members. This is so exciting because I will never think that I will have business in the India market, right? Because of Philip, we are so thankful. We have India market. We have amazing team members here. This is what I meant when I say don't give up when you want to prospect someone. You never know when they're ready, or even if they're very tough. Yeah. Okay. As usual, we have to do trainings. We went to India a few times. We do training. You can see Bernard here, even Judy, our top leaders in Singapore. That's my sister Alice. Yeah. We did trainings and all. We have to do that. And okay, why do I stay in the business? It's been a 10 years journey. Some days, of course, I don't feel, not every day all of us feel positive or very up, right? If you are, I think you're amazing, But some days it's tough, and then you tell yourself, oh, is this right for you? But when I look at team members like Rajiv and Pranat, getting their awards, 6A, it really, really encouraged me a lot, because I know that we have helped someone, either they changed their life in terms of health or financially. So this keeps me going. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Another trip here in Delhi. Okay. One of the keys to success as an independent distributor is to break free from depending on others as quickly as possible. I know if you are new, maybe you are worried because everything seems a bit complicated. But you know how we grow in this business, especially for us. When we first started, we didn't have an office in Singapore. We used homes. We rented some office space, even a cafe. You won't believe if I tell you that I didn't even buy an ORP meter for the first year. So every time when someone gets excited and want to buy an ORP meter, I'm sometimes quite worried, because when the reader didn't get the numbers they want, they panic and they don't know how to explain, right? So we didn't have this in the year one. What we do, very old-fashioned style, flip chart. We use flip chart. We use very like a booklet, a laptop. Yeah. So I'm just trying to tell you that you don't need to have everything in place before you can share or do a demo. What we did was we attend a lot of demos. Whether we have prospect or not, we are always there. Every week, every other day, we are always there in a demo. That's how we learn. So you go to as many presentations, a lot of demos, a lot of meetings. And you know what? Even till today in the Zoom session, when I listened to you guys this morning, every testimony that is new is a wow. You agree? Yes. You guys agree? Okay. Now I understand why people ask to type in the chat room. Okay, if you agree, type a 1, please. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So every time you attend a demo, whether you're alone or with prospects, you learn something, and that's where you pick up confidence. I really believe in that, because someone is drawing on my screen. Yeah, you really pick up confidence just listening to other people telling their experience with Kangen water. Yep. Okay, we don't need to be an expert, like I say, but you have to know the basic at least, right? Don't be someone who joined the business thinking that you just want to make money, and then you just leave it to your upline to do everything, including demo. Of course, your upline can help you 3 months, 6 months, but by the time you listen to 100 demos, I'm sure you pick up something. You should at least know how to explain the 3 properties of Kangen water, right? Even if you can't do a lot of other things. To tell you frankly, there's a lot of things you can learn. You can create your own style. Many people thought that I'm a trained presenter. Actually, I'm not. I'll show you, okay, how I got into speaking on stage and sharing and doing demos. Okay, this is what I meant. When presented with a challenge, just do it. when we first started Kangen, there was not many of us. Who has to do the demo? Of course, one of us, right? Yeah, so every time we rotate, we volunteer in office, whether be it for our own team or for sidelines. We're like a family in Singapore office because Singapore is much smaller. Yeah, so you can see that these are all the flyers that was done for me, because when we have office demo, we always forward a flyer like that. So when you are asked to do a demo, I think you're ready, then you should step up. Because if you don't step up, you'll always be the one hiding behind. And like Sam, when he told me, can you speak for us? I said, no, Sam, I can't. He said, what do you mean? To him, he was like, why, what's wrong? You know, I've seen you speak, but every time when we do something like that, of course we have the stress. You know, it's not that we are professional, we are not. It's just that each time we have to face a new challenge. Like today, I'm speaking on Zoom here. It's an honor. It's an honor for me. Yeah. Okay. And putting in the work. Okay. Some people think that Kangen Commission is such a good money for you to earn good money. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay. You have to do the work. Okay, nothing is just sitting at home, find a great builder like Sam, and then you just enjoy yourself. No, I don't think so. Maybe one lucky star, but I don't think so. So we have to put in a lot of work. You can see here, like I say, I travel quite a bit, and we do roadshow, we do home demos, we train the team. We take every opportunity to train the team when it is when time and location is there. Okay. And then you know what? This is very interesting. I know some of you have been in Kangen for a few years, but you have no opportunity to visit Japan or go to conventions and all. For me, I'm happy I had the privilege to travel and meet all these leaders. Okay. I tell you a joke. How many of you know Daniel Dimakali? Most of you? Yeah. Okay, it was so funny. We met him in Las Vegas. He was walking in the hotel corridor, and a group of us from Singapore, we screamed like teenager. We were so excited to see him, because if you know Daniel Dimakali, he was the first guy that we watched DVD the old-fashioned way for Kangen demo. So, and we love, he's very charismatic. We all want to be like him. We want to be a Dimakali, we always say, because he speaks so well, he do the demo so well, he's so inspirational, you know, he's so charismatic. So when we saw him, we were so excited, yeah? So you can see here that going for events, going for conventions overseas, you really will meet leaders that inspire you, yeah? So Cynthia, of course, Sam and Cora, yeah, Noli here, most of you know Joko, you know, we all become good friends, yeah. Okay, in case you wonder who is this two old lady here, okay? I was in Japan and I met Mr. Oshiro's sister. Actually, she looked exactly like him, very cute, you know. You can see that face exactly, and that is Mrs. Oshiro, right? So, so people like this becomes real to you, you know. It's not like just listening. Who is this person, or you know, if you want to meet the nearest top leader. Okay, when we all can fly, you can fly to KL, you can go and attend a EKW and you can meet Mr. Sam Sia. Yeah, that's the nearest to achieve. So these are things that inspires us along the way in this business. Okay, self-development. I know that this is something very individual, but every time we attend a training, every time we encourage the team members to attend a training, we will learn something. We have something like EKW in Singapore that Bernard Chan trained us. And then we have many, I'm just showing a few pictures, you know, we also have our own training session, either on Kangen or motivational, things like that we attend because it's really good for our own personal self-development. Don't just think about the business, yeah? Okay, attending events that I mentioned earlier. Events can be anything. Here you can see that we even have Christmas party. We have like our National Day party in the office here. Okay, I think that was in KL, one of the anniversary, and of course in India. This picture on the bottom, can you see me? I'm the only Chinese, one of the rare Chinese in the last event in India. I tell you, I was so like blown away. I've never seen a crowd like that. I mean, I've been to Vegas. Vegas has about maybe 4,000 or 5,000 participants, but I have not. how to explain? I've not seen the excitement, the enthusiasm of you, the family, the Indians here. They were like so excited. It was very scary. It was like, wow, it was mind blowing. The event that day was very powerful, packed, and it was very funny because I think this is February before the COVID-19 got very much serious. So when I was there, because I'm one of the few rare Chinese, right? So people were like crowding around me, asking where you're from. And then I pull a joke, you know, I just say I'm from China. Of course, they don't believe me, because they're all worried about COVID then, but that was February. Okay, what is the new norm now? When we had this pandemic, right? Some of us may, of course, it's a very serious thing in terms of the economy. What happened to our business? And strangely, for Enagic business, it was like a good thing. I mean, I would say a good thing because in Singapore, we have Judy Fleming and team. We created a committee just before COVID. Actually, we didn't expect it to be so bad, right? So from there we continue, and then we say we have to do something online on the social media platform, and we started a lot of Zoom meetings, and I believe all of you too. And then we realized, hey, we could get a lot of people on Zoom more than the physical office. Even though Singapore is quite small, sometimes it's hard for people to invite prospects to the office for a demo. But on Zoom, we have many more people, you know, coming online because of the convenience. Of course, if you ask me, end of the day, I can't wait to have meetings face, you know, like you meet the prospect face to face is so much more personal, but Zoom was the new thing. And then I had an idea. I wanted to interview all the great leaders in the family here. So we had, beside those Zoom presentation trainings, we had a lot of interviews with these great leaders to learn from them what's their passion, what's their goal. You know, you learn so much from them. So this is what I did during these few months during the in India, you call it lockdown. In Singapore, we call it circuit breaker. But now in Singapore, it's much more easier. We can go out already with just some rules. So why do I stay in this business even though how do I put it? It's been 10 years, right? I realized something sometimes I take for granted. It's the freedom of time. It's really freedom of time. I could travel anytime I want. I could do a lot of things on with my own free time. I didn't have to report to a boss. I think this is the best part about network marketing. And beside your own freedom of time, of course, financially, it is what you put in, your effort, and then your result, right? So I just want to say that if you people are just doing this part-time, it's still a good thing. Of course, at the end of the road, if you can do it full-time, it's amazing. But those of you who do it part-time, you can do this seriously too. I'm sure you don't mind earning extra on top of whatever job you have. But now during this pandemic, I realized a lot of people, not a lot of people, yeah, maybe people or friends, you know, that lost their job due to this business environment now. Maybe you can encourage them. You can tell them to try Enagic. You know, beside good health, I tell them, beside good health, this is a real business opportunity for you. And there's no harm, there's no risk. The risk is paying for a machine, right? It's not like you're going to set up a company, a business that is going to cost you 50,000, 100,000. No, in Singapore, one of our machine costs about 5,000, right? Averaging. So that is not as bad as starting a business with a lot of high risk. Yeah. So this is our company tagline: change your water, change your life. And I really believe in this tagline because it changed my daughter's life. The water saved her life. Yeah. And for us, it changed our life. We were working for someone, and now we are our own boss. We manage our own time. So don't take this tagline lightly, you know, long ago when we first started, we will laugh at it, you know, what, change your water, change your life, is so funny. But now I think it holds a lot of meaning. It's very meaningful to many of us in the business. Okay, one glass at a time. If you want it fast, maybe you drink 1 liter at a time. I don't know. I think I've come to my short sharing, Sam and Michael. Thank you for listening. Can I stop share screen first?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much for sharing, Janet. Let's give Janet a big
Thank
round of applause. She did very well. The excitement in
Thank
your
you.
voice.
I hope it inspired some of you.
Yes, I'm sure you will be a big inspiration to a lot of people, especially ladies who want to get into this business. I like what
Yes,
you have to
and
say
Michael,
just
we
now.
have to tell.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I just
Judy.
wanted to say we have to tell all the husband here. If you
Yeah.
want your wife to do this business, you need her to be independent distributor, real independent. My husband gives me all the support. I must thank him. Yeah. As you can see, I travel a lot on my own, and any technical stuff I'll ask him. For 10 years, I don't even know how to do the e-clean, what clean. I don't do that, but now I'm learning because yeah. So things like that, you have to learn. Yep.
Yeah, good teamwork. Good teamwork. I like what you have to say just now.
Sure.
Reminds me of what Earl Nightingale had to say. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be perfect to do something great, and you're doing something great. Can you imagine at 682, you already got teams all over India, Australia,
Yeah.
Philippines.
I'm
This is something a lot of people would like to emulate. Can you share a little bit more about this? Going local, as you say first, then go global.
Sorry. May I know your question, Michael?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you like to explain a bit more on what you just said earlier?
Okay.
First go local, then go global.
Okay. When we want to do this as a business, right? Even whether you're a user or you're a distributor, I believe you don't talk to someone far away first. You always talk to your family, your friends, and because they're the closest to you. So, but I have to tell you that not all family and friends will believe you or buy the machine. So don't be discouraged. I have a big family. My siblings, we are a big family. Half of them are not drinking Kangen water. Even if I want to give them free, they're not interested. So, but what can I do, right? I just wait for the right time. Even free, they don't want to believe it. So this is a real thing. We don't have to be depressed about it, Yeah. And why I say we go local first, there's a lot of things you need to learn if you want to be in this business seriously, right? You just have to learn, like I said, the basic, but you need to know certain information. You need to know how to fill out a form even. Yeah. If you ask me, we did quite a few mistakes. We always help the downline do everything, then they don't know how to do. So for me, I feel that now we have to teach them from basic, how to put in an order. And then when you master all this, then you master all your confidence about the product. Going global is nothing. It's easy. Agree, Michael?
Yeah, really. You got a good point there. By the way,
Yeah.
it looks like you were a consumer first before you even thought of becoming a business builder. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what kind of balance do you have now between getting somebody to become a consumer first, then distributor, or would you choose to do like what Bernard and Sam encourage? Talk
Okay.
about the business.
Okay. To tell you frankly, I always go from the user side, which now I feel that I can't do that anymore. I learned a lot from Bernard and Sam. We have to do the business side, if we want to build the organization. Going on the user side is kind of a slow. We have a lot of users, to tell you frankly, but they're all users. It's very hard to convert them sometimes. It's very hard after that. So now I will remind myself, I need to add in the business. You understand? When we share with someone, I will say, this is a business.
So you're going heavy on the business approach now.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, more conscious about that because we have, now we learn it. We learn along the way.
How's your success ratio going along this line?
Okay, of course, I would love to find everyone, I would love to have everyone as a builder, right? But it takes time. I mean, not trying to say that I'm very patient, just wait and wait, but I realized that in network marketing, everything takes time to build relationship, trust among the team members. And I'm just so happy with particularly our India team, you know. During this lockdown, it has been very tough for them, I understand too. But we have a few distributor there. They have been selling machine and I'm so amazed, you know. I'm like, wow, how do you do that? And being in lockdown, people will give you financial reason, excuses not to buy, you know, but this distributor, he just go on, and I saw the passion. So yeah, these are the people I hope to have in our team.
Wonderful, wonderful. Your business is growing from what I saw in your presentation, especially the slides. Your group is growing. You even have 682-2s under
Yeah.
you. That's
Yes.
amazing. I think this will be a very big encouragement to many of the new people. See, a lot of them think that they should be the best, but from your achievement, it looks like it's better to look for greater leaders, people who are able to perform greater than you, bigger and greater than you,
Yes.
for you to be able to succeed.
Yes.
By the way, since your geographical spread is so wide, how do you do training?
Okay. If it's like Malaysia, Philippines, and nearby, we used to fly there, right? And now with Zoom, it's so much easier. Everything is on Zoom. And to tell you frankly, we were beginning to go to India a lot more often just before this COVID-19. And we were so excited. And I miss India so much. We were supposed to fly there in May again, and we can't go, you know. Now that we have Zoom, I think this is a very useful platform. No choice, but very, very useful because we could reach so many more people. Even when we go to India, I'm so amazed that distributor can take 3 to 5 hours car ride just to come and attend our training. It's a lot of effort. I respect, I salute them. The effort taken is a lot. But now with Zoom, I think they don't have to do that anymore. So they can attend platform like this, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's wonderful. First, you start off your Singapore. Now, India is influencing you, giving you all the inspiration to grow.
Yes.
Someone asked in the chat, do you still share water if you cannot share with your family, as you say, you know, your family members may not like it? Whom else do you share it with?
Of course, we have friends who recommend us or our own friends. I still share water, of course. But now I know I don't give water like 6 months, 3 months, you know, it's terrible. We used to do that because I realized something. When we are very confident about the water, we are very confident about the product, we don't need 3 months. Sometimes you don't even need 3 weeks. Tell you frankly, if someone tell you that the water it's just nothing, I really doubt that. Because the water is so different, so powerful, so good. You can feel the difference by just drinking a few days. And you will definitely have people, just now I think earlier Dr. Vivek shared something like, he asked someone, how do you find the water? And the person said, nothing much. But without realizing, that person who used the water for 6 months, 1 year, the family hasn't been to the doctor. That they didn't understand, they didn't realize. But if you make them realize, then they say, yeah, because they have drank the water, their immune system is much better, they don't fall sick so easily, or if they fall sick, they recover very fast. And we took all this for granted. Do you agree, Michael?
Yeah.
So
At least qualify. When you give water, don't give too freely. Give it with a condition. That's what I do. I give it with a condition. I will give you water maximum 2 weeks, but you've got to let me know the feedback. This part a lot of people miss because they're so worried people don't want to drink the water. They just give the water freely. Then when you give it freely, of course they want to take it for a long time. And every time you ask anything's happening, nothing. That's the best, isn't it? So I like what you say. Qualify them before you even give. Qualify with a condition.
Yes, true.
Yeah, that's good. That's great.
Yeah.
Sam, you got any questions you would like to ask?
Yes. Hi. Thank you, Janet. That
Welcome.
was an awesome share, and I think we must have you back again. You're so well liked by the participants here, right? Let's all
She's
give
very
her
good.
give
Yeah, big round of applause. To
Thank
give
you.
yes.
her
Thank
greater
you. I
encouragement.
hope I can just inspire you with this little short sharing. I don't
Right.
know.
So was it who got into the business first, you or James?
Okay. Actually, me. And
Uh-huh.
then after some time, and James keep flying to do training and all, and then he wants a change in his career. And then he also told me, I keep taking leave from work. My boss is gonna sack me. Yeah. So of course we weigh the pros and cons and all, but then we realize, wow, this Energy Complan is amazing, right? We could do this. It's just how big we want it, how much we want it, and like how much you want to earn, what is sufficient for you. But easily we could earn more than what we were working, right?
Right. Okay. So you are really a homemaker.
Why you see me what? I can cook, I can cook, I can do housework. Yes.
Okay. Well, were you a full-time homemaker?
Yes, I was. I was very lucky actually. I got a job that I could work from home. And then when my daughter fell sick, I was still having that job.
I
Okay,
see.
I was working in a relocation company that deals with the USA timing. Okay,
Uh-huh.
meaning
Okay.
meaning when you guys are sleeping, I have to work online with a supplier, and that one was really quite bad for my health because I have to adjust, right? I have to work in the night when it's like a night shift lah, so-called night shift, so that daytime I'm still home and blah blah blah. I it was a well-paid job for being home, but then when this opportunity came, I said no, I can't do this forever. It's very bad for my health, working night shift. So I quit that job. Yeah, and since then I've been doing Energic.
Okay. Now I would like to ask you some questions so that which would be very helpful tips for the distributors who are on the call here now.
Sure.
By the way, how long have you been doing this business?
Okay, we started as a user. We bought the machine in 2011. So it's almost like 9 years, 10 years, nine.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And how long did you take to get to 6A?
Okay, when we first started, it was just part-time, like play lah, never take it seriously. And then we became 6A, I think 1.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to say something, Sam. All
Sure.
this, it was really, really fun. I tell you why. When we got to know Energic machine, we don't know there's a JR. We don't know anything. We only know SD501, right? I don't know about you. But in Singapore, we were just recommended SD501. And all of us just buy SD501.
Same
we
here.
didn't have we didn't have to explain and things like that. So it was amazing, so easy. Life was very easy. We didn't have to compare JR and blah blah blah. So all of us bought SD501. And the other fun thing was we're all new. So being new, we all didn't like stack down the account, right? So going 6A with 10 units in the 8 points was very normal, very natural. It wasn't a stress. That's why when I went 6A, I can't remember the exact, but it was easily more than 10.
Mhm.
But nowadays I realize, some of us have this struggle. But so now you have to learn the Complan. You have to make sure you do the right thing because you
Right.
want to earn the extra US 3,000 when you become 6A. You agree?
Of course. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can I ask you another couple of questions?
Okay, sure. Last one for you. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. So now, if you were to get a chance to go back to day one, if you had to be able to turn back the clock, how would you do the energy business differently?
Okay. Firstly, I want to go KL, walk in the lift and meet a guy called Sensia.
Okay.
Okay. If you ask me honestly, I'm not kidding. We should have, that's not the right word. All of us here who are new, we really should study the Complan well, plan our structure, plan our organization, so we know. Because in the old days, all our uplines, everyone is new, everyone. I tell you who is the one who do demo for us. It was Bernard, Judy. We all gather in Andrew's place. We buy curry puff. Every Sunday we buy curry puff. We sit down, we invite friends. And then when you ask question, Bernard will say he don't know anything. But you can't blame him. He's new as us, you know. Everyone really was really new. So even in terms of compensation plan. So if you ask me if I can turn back the clock, I wish we knew a lot more the compensation plan and plan it well, structure it well, so that you can enjoy better compensation.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Michael, do you have any questions for Janet?
Janet, how successful were your house parties in the early stage?
House parties.
Yes.
Home party.
Yeah, home parties.
It was good, you know. It was very personal. Of course, you cannot have a lot of people, right, in a house, but I feel that it was really good. But now we go large scale. Now we in Singapore is very small, right? For some of you who have been here, our office, we have been doing consistent demo in the office. But of course, some of us here definitely have their own home demos. I would say home demos is still a very powerful tool to use. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Judy.
Sam,
Sam, you need some time for your introduction.
Right.
So
Okay.
let's give our speaker today a big round of applause for her valuable sharing.
and
Thank you
And,
so much, Janet.
Yeah. So Janet, if you can convince Judy Fleming, try to ask her to help to come in and share one of these days.
Judy, of course she can share.
Judy already agreed to come on.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
of course.
So once again, let's give a big round of applause to our speaker for today, Janet, for her wonderful sharing from the heart, very effective, full of gems. Thank you. And we will now pass the session to our team leader, Sam, who's got a lot to announce. Thank you, Sam. Go ahead.
Thank you, Janet, and thank you, Michael. All right, now I'm going to do a bit of selling. Okay, guys, I'd like to you to listen to this. How many of you here, when it comes to people wanting to sell you things, straight away you shut down from listening? If you really be honest about it, if you really shut down from listening when somebody is trying to pitch you something, can you just type in a number 9 there in the chat? I like your participation. Yep. Okay, yeah, it's very natural. Okay, now I'm going to tell you something. Okay, our mind works like a parachute. The parachute only works when it is open. So does our mind. What if, have you ever experienced the goodness of something and then you want to share it with people, just like the Kangen machine? You want to share the goodness of Kangen machine to people, and people feel that you are trying to sell them something, straight away they shut down. Okay, now I'm going to invite all of you here to be totally open, because I've got something to share with you. It may sound like I'm selling you something. Yes, I am selling you something. That is my agenda. Okay, but at the same time, I also have a purpose in doing this. My purpose is for you to be empowered. Okay, so I have both a purpose and also an agenda. My agenda is to sell you something, but I also have a purpose, is to empower you. Let me ask all of you a question here. What distinguishes the highly, or rather the more successful people from the less successful people? Or before that, how many here would like to be successful, super successful in the Kangen business? Say I. Type in I in the chat box. Okay. Right? Okay. Let me ask you something here. Would you like to know how the more successful people are where they are today? And what is the one distinguishing feature which makes them more successful than any others? Would you like to type in your answer with which you feel is the determining factor. Okay, somebody has typed in their passion. Anyone else? Constant learning, self-confidence, attending events. Yep, fantastic. Thank you for your contribution. They're all correct. Hard work, purpose, absolutely correct. Value added, absolutely correct. All right. Never give up. Vision. I like that one, vision. Now, I believe I gotten to where I am because of one thing. A few things, but the one thing that I want to share with you now is perhaps is what I attribute my success to in Kangen. And similarly, I'm sure for Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, it is what I see as my possibility. What I see as possible. I am where I am today because I had a vision of myself doing this Kangen machine with, I was going to do 5,000 machines a month. And I see that thing happening. And because of that, I work towards it. Just imagine if I didn't have that possibility, I wouldn't be working towards it. I wouldn't have gone to India. So what gave me that possibility? What gave me that mindset? What gave me the perspective? I want to share something with you, which is so important that I'm basically going to be spending about 15 to 20 minutes talking about this. I'm talking about what can we do to take our perspective to a higher level, to a broader perspective, so that we can do more, we can become more. Would anyone be interested? If you're interested, type in 1. Okay. I got my perspective from many things, from the books I read, from my association with people, from the events that from the training events that I went to. Okay. And for people in our industry, in Kangen, and in this environment of ours, our industry is called direct selling, or some people call it network marketing. Although for me, I don't term it as, I see it more towards more like a business more than anything else. I don't see that as network marketing. Okay. There's 2 events that I would like to introduce to you, especially for the new people here. The first event is called the Essential Kangen Workshop, which is happening in Malaysia, a live event. So I'm directing this message to the people in Malaysia right now. As you know, we conduct the Essential Kangen Workshop, which many of you have been to. Okay. And can I see from a show of hands here, if you have been to the Essential Kangen Workshop, can you just type in EKW on the group chat? Just type in that EKW if you have been attended, if you've been to the EKW. Okay. Now, for the new people, let me explain to you what the EKW is. EKW is short for the Essential Kangen Workshop. I've been doing this workshop since 2013, but I really sort of make it permanently EKW, and that's when I revised the name to EKW, the Essential Kangen Workshop. Look at the name, the Essential Kangen Workshop. Now, essential, what is the meaning of essential? Essential means mandatory. Like in the army, right? Discipline is mandatory. Now, for me, for the Kangen business, right? Attending the Essential Kangen Workshop, it is mandatory for the new people. All right. And quite a lot of you have attended the EKW, and there are many new people who has not. I would like to ask here, for those people who have attended the Essential Kangen Workshop, can you type in the number of times you have attended the Essential Kangen Workshop? If you have only attended once, type in 1. You have attended twice, type in twice. You have attended 10 times, type in 10 times. Okay. Okay, thank you for your input. Wow, we have somebody type in 22, 19, 15, 37, 6, 15, 100 plus, 40, 15. Why are these guys coming back over and over again? Okay, can you see that? All right. Now, I'm here to promote the Essential Kangen Workshop. I'm doing this for your benefit. Now, the Essential Kangen Workshop live is happening on the 4th, Sunday, the 4th of October in Malaysia. Okay. And it is selling for 150 ringgits. I will be putting up the screen share here. And we are, okay, here it is. It is happening in Malaysia. And these are the speakers who will be presenting. There's myself, there's Ming Wei, there's Thomas Yap, Simon Low, and Nicholas Tan. And it's going for 150 ringgit. And because of the lockdown and because of social distancing measures, which is imposed by the authorities, we cannot do 500 people. We can only do 150 people. And I want to let you know that the early bird offer of 80 ringgit as compared to 150 ringgit for the normal price ends this Friday. So if you want to sign up, please act fast. Take a screenshot of this. Go to this link, bit.ly/EKW041020. EKW 041020. Okay, I'll just leave it there for a moment. Getting back to the so quickly take a screenshot before I end this. Okay. Now, we are also planning to do a live telecast of this. We are finalizing it. Let me make sure that I do not accidentally end this. Can you see me now? Can you see me on the?
Yes, we can still see you,
Okay,
Sam.
All right. So, one second. So I would like to perhaps just have one or two guys to quickly share their experience from attending the Essential Kangen workshop. Is there any volunteers here? Just put just type in there. Krishna, are you there, Krishna? Oh no, Sonia. Sonia, are you there? Can you come on to give a quick 20 second, just 26 second Kangen experience? Oh, no, not sorry, not Kangen experience. EKW
Sam,
experience.
can I do it without the screen, Sam, please?
Only if you can keep it to under 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. So I'm very, very excited to to attend it once again. Each time that I attended, I discovered something new, something that I was lacking in operating in my business. And I feel that this is a different kind of business. It's not like the other ones which we've been doing. And to learn how to do it, this is the right platform. This is the right place where you can know exactly how to go. It's a roadmap to success, and it's I think, Sam, you put in everything, all your experience, all your failures and your successes, and helping us to avoid going through the rock road. You paved the path for us to just smoothly climb up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sonia. That was more than 20 seconds. That was
okay. Thank you.
fun.
What to do? So
okay.
much in my heart here.
All right. Okay. So we have one more person to share. Krishna, Krishna Reddy from Bangalore. Krishna, once again, Krishna, are you able to unmute yourself?
Yes, Sam.
Okay, go ahead, Krishna.
Good morning, everyone.
Are you able to turn on your video, Krishna?
No, Sam.
You just got up from bed.
Voice is okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sam. And I am 6A5-2. I want to talk about EKW. And if not EKW, I won't be where I am today. Absolutely, from India, me and Mr. Vinod Sharabu, we have taken the initiative to promote the EKW in India. And whatever success we got from major people of our team and everyone, and we are very happy to say that only because of EKW we were achieving all the goals in Energic India. And we are very happy to say that we didn't know that before EKW, we didn't know what to do. We like the product, we like the water, we like the 8-point system, everything, but we don't know exactly what we have to do. And we understood that after EKW, we got the clarity and what we can do. And we can absolutely share some timers and full timers, over timers, something
Krishna,
like
that
that.
was more than 20 seconds, Krishna.
Thank you so much, Sam.
All right,
And,
thank you so
we
much
like
for
to
your
say
share,
that.
Krishna. All right.
Thank you very much, Sam. Thank you very
All right,
much.
then. Thank you. Take care. Okay, I think Krishna must have attended this at least about 20 to 30 times. And then the thing was about this the thing about EKW is this: people, when they come back, right, they don't come back alone. They bring more people with them. Why? Because it is a conversion tool. Okay. In fact, we have people where they do this business by just sending people, instead of sending them to a demo, they send it to the EKW. Okay. And the EKW, I see that there's some guys who are leaving already. It's fine, perfectly fine. Maybe they got some other commitments to go to. But for those of you who really want to make a success of Kangen business, please stay on for a while. I have another event to also promote. There's another event, not only EKW. What I want to say to you guys is this: really, for the new people here, listen to this. If you are serious about doing the Kangen business, just get yourself into the Essential Kangen workshop. All right, it is happening in Malaysia on Sunday, the 4th of October. And the thing about the EKW, right, it has been unchanged for the last 4 years, 5 years, because we get feedback all the time. Because we have about 6 segments here, we ask them to rate on all the 6 segments, and the feedback has been nothing short of just incredible. Okay, and in fact, it's come to a stage where for the last 2 years, I've stopped asking for feedback because I know what the answers would be. Okay, everybody comes for the EKW, they come back again and they bring in more people. In fact, I always ask a question at the end of the workshop: how many of you here wish you brought in more people with you for this workshop? All the hands will be up. Okay, and we also have a feedback form where we ask them, right? The feedback is we ask them whether they want to be an end user, but some timer, part timer, full timer. 30% of the respondents will say that they want to be a part timer. At least 10 to 20% will say that they want to be a full timer. So what I'm saying is this: if you were to bring 10 people into the EKW, very highly you get about, if you bring in 10 people, you confirm you'll be getting 2 part timers. Okay, so that's that's happening on the Sunday, the 4th of October, happening in 2 Sundays from today. So take note of the link there. All right, it is happening. This is a live event in Kuala Lumpur, and we are finalizing doing a webinar on this. So wait for details. We shall be sending out to the leaders in here. You can get more details from your leaders. Okay, and that live event will be on. That live event will be happening 1 day before that. And for those people in India, I've adjusted the timing to be happening from India time 11:30, I think. Okay, and those in the UK, it'll be starting at about 7 o'clock in the morning. So with that, I'm now going to go on to the next important event, which is called GoPro. Now, GoPro, I would spend the next no more than 10 minutes to talk about this. The GoPro event. Anyone here is confirmed going? The link should be. I just tried working it out. Anyway, the link. Get it from your uplines. So they would have sent out the link. And this is only for those people who are resident in Malaysia. Okay. Okay. Now I'd like to ask people here. Who here you are confirmed going for GoPro? GoPro. If you are confirmed going for GoPro, type in 6. If you are confirmed going for GoPro, type in number 6. Okay. Fantastic. Now GoPro is an event. It's a 3-day event. What happened was, I went to attend GoPro for the very first time in December 2019, which is about 9 months ago. Bernard tried to get me there the year before in 2018. I didn't go because I couldn't see the value of it. But when I went this time, right, I was like, why didn't I go with Bernard last year, the previous year? Because when Bernard went alone, solo, in December 2018. When he went back again in 2019, which was the time when he got me to go, he went back with 50 more people. And I really wish that he had really got me to go the year before, but because this event is the mother of all events. And like I said, remember I was telling you what distinguishes the people, the highly successful people, is their vision, their perspective. So going to such events like GoPro and EKW, it's going to empower your mindset for you to see the possibility for your success in Kangen. It is so important. People don't do Kangen because they cannot see themselves succeeding in Kangen. It is as simple as that. If you can see yourself succeeding in Kangen, would you be doing the business? Of course. That is the only reason why. And the most important people to go to attend the GoPro is not only you, it is you. Okay. Now I'm going to share something which is going to blow your mind. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you now, guys. Okay, there's two websites to go to. There's two websites. This Virtual GoPro, this website is for those guys from India. There's another website. I'm going to just quickly share here. There's another website. Okay, can you see my screen here? There's two websites to go to. Okay, Herman, thanks for that. Herman, I need to. Okay, one website is for those Indian participants. You can go to virtualgopro.com/Full House Power India. And for those people in Malaysia and in other countries, it's just Full House Power Group. Now let me just go back to talking about this again. I would like to ask, this is the next 5 minutes is going to be so important for you. So stay tuned. Let me ask all of you a question here. On a scale from 1 to 10, okay, be engaged here. On a scale from 1 to 10, please rate yourself on your ability in selling the Kangen machine to a consumer. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would like you to rate yourself in your ability to sell the Kangen machine, the Kangen product to an end user. All right, great. Thank you for your participation. Mighty Saga 5, 6, the highest so far is 7. Prathamesh, okay. Vinod Kumar 7, 6, fantastic. Some with 1, okay. The lowest is 1, okay. And great, excellent. Thank you for your participation. Let me ask you something, this. I would like you all to take a guess. Take a guess how I rate myself in selling the Kangen machine to an end user. Just type it now. How you rate myself in selling a Kangen machine to an end user. Can we get more participation from you guys? Vinod Kalia, 9, 8. Come on, guys. Some of you are giving me 1. Did you get it the other way around? I think get it in your head. Okay. 9. Krishna ready. 10. Oh, thank you, Zaima. Thank you so much. Prathamesh 10. Okay. Great. Okay, I have a confession to make. I rate myself 1 out of 10 in selling the product to an end user. All right, guys. Yeah. I'm speaking the truth. I'm not bullshitting you. I rate myself in selling the Kangen machine to an end user 1 out of 10. And yet I can do this business. Why is that so? I am good in selling the Kangen business. And I'm also good in promoting events. If any of you have read the book GoPro by Eric Worre, he lists 7 keys you need to have. There are 7 keys to be successful in the network marketing business. And the last one, which is the most important, is called, anyone want to take a guess? What is the most important thing? The most important skill you need to have in this business? Promoting events. You need to promote events. Now, The GoPro and the EKW, these are the events for you to leverage on. GoPro, December this year. When I attended it, right, listen to this. When I attended it, I was like bumping into people who had attended it before, who was in the same GoPro event as me. I asked because they were wearing a name tag, GoPro. So when you're faced with fellow participants, you're always very friendly with one another. Even with strangers, we do that. And I asked them, is this the first time attending it? No. Many of them who have been there before, they say, oh, this is the second time, this is the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, the sixth time, the seventh time, the eighth time, the ninth time, the 10th time. They keep on coming back. They keep on coming back. What does this tell you about the event? And this is an event I'll be going back every year. I'll be going back every year. All right. And so will you if you were to attend the next one. Because this is an event which really empowers you, gets you to see the bigness of this industry, gets you to see the vision for yourself as a Kangen distributor. So I cannot, by the way, I'll be selling this event over and over again for the remaining weeks to GoPro because it is so important. Because sometimes it will take me to talk to you 10 times before you really get a message. It is so important, okay? And this time around, instead of having to fly there live, fly there to do the event live, it's not going to be happening because over there in Las Vegas now, the biggest capacity the law will allow you is 50 people. And normally they have about between 5,000 to 10,000 people. So there's no live event, but Eric Warrior is going to do a virtual event. Now, the virtual event means what? For those people who cannot get a visa, that you don't need to get a visa. You just watch it in the comfort of your home. And it's so cheap. The traveling cost from Malaysia to there is about $2,500 US. Now you save that money, you don't have to travel. And all you need to do is pay for the ticket, okay? And I want to say something to you. The more people you get into this hall, the more successful you'll be in the years to come because those guys who attend the virtual event, they will want to go to a live event next year. And they'll also be bringing more people with them. Can you just imagine what will happen to your business? Your business will just go ballistics, okay? And I just can't say enough. You must get yourself into GoPro. By the way, how much is the ticket of GoPro? It's $297. $297 US dollars, which works out to be about 1,002. It's less than 2A commission, guys. It is less than 2A commission. How many of you here, right? You're prepared to invest 2A commission for your future? Who there? 2. Type in number 2 there. You're investing 2A commission for your business. This is the cost of acquisition. Okay, don't have second thoughts about it. And okay, for the 6 A's and above, who are the 6 A's in the room? Can you just type in there 6A? Very important. I got a very important message for you guys. For the 6 A's and above, type in there 6A. Not that many 6 A's in the room. Guys, my message to the 6 A's is this. From now until the event of GoPro, stop selling machines. Stop selling machines. Instead of selling machines, sell GoPro. Are you listening here? Sell GoPro. Stop selling for the 6As and above only. If you're not 6A, continue to sell machines. For the 6As alone and above, stop selling machines for the next 2 months. Sell the GoPro every single day. Did you hear me? If you want your business to go up, sell the GoPro event to your team. Did you get it? Did you get my message? If you get my message, type in there, got it. Because I can't word it any stronger. Stop selling machines and start promoting the GoPro to your entire team members. Okay? And you'll be getting the same message from me every single week till the GoPro event, which is happening on 11th to the 13th of December. Okay? Krishna, Grinod, Aaron, Andy, Sabita, get yourself there. And the thing is this, it is more important for your team members to come than you to come. Get it? It is more important for your team members to come than you to come. If you cannot come, buy the ticket. If you can afford it, but you cannot come, buy the ticket, give it to your team members. Don't come. Because your team members will be the one who will be bringing the business for you. If you want your team members to be successful in the Kangen business, bring them to the EKW and bring them to GoPro. Okay? No question about it. Vinod, get it into your team. Mighty Saga, get it into your team members, into their head. Okay? And Sudesh Kalia, if you're there, you must all get this into your team members' head. All right? Sell them the go to GoPro from now on till December. Stop selling the Kangen machines. And Mr. Oshiro is not going to like me for saying this. Right? Now, okay, guys, but this is for your business. Now, I think we have come to the end already. It's already 5 minutes past 1 o'clock here. I thank you for being here. I want to thank again Jeanette. And can we all take a photo now? Can everybody come onto the camera and give a big smile? And we're gonna take a photo now. Okay. So everybody put on your best smile. Say 1, 2, 3. You say Kangen. 1, 2, 3. Kangen. I'm gonna unmute yourself for you all to you can unmute yourself and say your buys and also say out Kangen. Okay.
Kangen.
1, 2, 3. Kangen.
Kangen.
Kangen. I lost something on my screen. 1, 2, 3. Kangen.
Kangen.
Okay, page 2. Kangen.
Kangen.
1, 2, 3. Kangen.
Photos check Kangen.
All right, guys. So we have come to the conclusion of our meeting today. Thank you all. Let's give a big hand to my co-host, Michael. All right. And everybody who was generous to share your experiences. So we'll 6 days and above, stop selling the Kangen machine. Start selling the GoPro event till December. Okay?
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you, Janet.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Sam.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Cora. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.